Welcome to the Streaming Our Stories, or SOS podcast, where we use this platform to promote Art Fest artists and vendors like Arte Estrella. Why don't you start off by telling us your name and what part of Cella you rep, whether residence, birth, place of business, or affinity?
Hi, my name is Blanca Estrella Ibarra. I go by Arte Estrella. I grew up basically in Southgate. I've lived here my entire life almost. I did grow up kind of moving around a lot when I was in elementary school, but we finally settled in Southgate, and this is where my life has kind of just developed and fulfilled, and it's just going off the journey here in Southgate. It means a lot to me that I'm available to do everything that I wanted to do, and be here in this community and share what I have with the people who are growing up here. So yeah, I pretty much grew up here in Southgate. Another one of those crazy little girls running around, trying to find love, trying to find her place, trying to find her place amongst the art world. And Southgate is definitely my place, and it's definitely the place where I discovered a lot about myself, and I'm very proud of it because I get to, like I said, I get to share it with the world, and I get to share it with others who are living the same experience, and I'm very proud to say that I get to motivate others and encourage others to let them know that it's pretty amazing. Southgate is another city here in LA, but it's also another city where many opportunities are arising. So Southgate girl.
I'm from Huntington Park, so we're neighbors, and I spend a lot of time in Southgate in my younger days at the Allen Theater and backyard shows, Cafe Casimir, Tweety. So Southgate holds a very special place in my heart as well. So I'm glad that Southeast LA, we're finally getting our shine, and yeah, we get to put the magnifying glass on little places like Southgate and HP and Bell and Cudahy and all that.
This is where all the hidden gems are at, right?
True. So how about I'm gonna pull up some of your artwork right now, and how about you tell us what kind of merch, art, what is your art, what is your medium, what can people purchase from you, how can they support, and what do you bring into this world?
All right, yeah. So I feel that I am a person who wants to bring a lot of healing out into the world, and this healing that I want to provide, I oftentimes bring it through my artwork. So in my lifetime, I have been working with a lot of plant medicine to kind of like dig in through those traumas that kind of only fed my ego, right? And the ego is something that I'm very determined to get rid of. Not it's entirely, I do have to be prideful of my art at some point, but not in the extreme where I'm like a butt about it, right? But a lot of my work has a lot of healing. I work with a lot of animals, plants. I find motivation in nature, definitely. I work with a lot of herbs. So I do make infused herbal oils. I do make what else do I make? I make a lot of smudge sticks. I work with the metaphysical properties of smudge sticks and herbs like sage, and then rosemary for protection, lavender for peace and tranquility, roses for love and self-love, chamomile for calming the spirit. I do also work with herbs to make smokable herb blends. So if you're having trouble sleeping, I do make herbal blends that help you induce sleep or help you for getting that lucid dreaming going, or if you have any pain. And not just for smoking, I also make blends for drinking teas. If there's a lot of times when people can't smoke the herbs, you can also make teas. Teas are very beneficial. So I work with a lot of herbs to bring a lot of healing, and I try to bring that through my artwork a lot. I do work with a lot of acrylic, all kinds. I like all kinds of mediums, but my preference is definitely acrylic. I recently just made a colored pencil one. That one was very meaningful because the client I was working with, a family member had just passed away, and she wanted something to kind of remember this family member. So we worked together to bring a piece to life, and it's something that she's gonna tattoo on herself. So it was very meaningful for her to want to bring that about and bring it to life, and it was very special because I felt really honored to be able to work with her and bring this piece to life for her. You can find a lot of my work on Instagram, Arte Estrella 1115. I don't have a website yet, but that is definitely something that will be coming soon. I've recently been interviewed for what is it called? It's a magazine. I forgot the name. I'm so bad at this, but I recently was interviewed for a magazine for Hidden Gems of Sela, and I was so proud. I was so happy, and it's something that like I'm very excited to like show my daughter as she grows older, because she's gonna be like, whoa, my mom did all this, and now she's out in the world, and it's something that I can show her that it's doable. She can do it as well. But yeah, art is something that's very beautiful, and definitely find my inspiration in nature and healing and plants and animals and all of that good stuff.
So you kind of touched on this already, but I kind of want to just give you, in the last couple minutes we have here, I kind of want to just give you an area to say, like, what is your story? Tell me your story. Obviously, a lot of plants, a lot of nature, a lot of healing. I hear you have a child, so there's a lot of stuff to unpack there. But like, what is your story? Your journey of art? How did it all start? Like, where is it going? And you have about 4 minutes, so you can condense it and just and I mean a lot of it has already been covered, so that's why I just kind of want to give you your last little open platform to just talk about whatever you want in this journey you're on.
Of course. Okay, so quickly, I was moving a lot as a child. We didn't have a lot of toys. I wanted a Bambi poster, and I told my mom I really wanted it, and she was like, no tenemos dinero, no podemos. So I was like, you know what? Nobody's going to tell me no. So I grabbed a piece of paper and I grabbed a pencil, and I looked at the box of the VHS and I started drawing it. And my teacher and my mom, they were surprised. They were like, oh, this is so beautiful. Like I can't believe you did this. And I was like, I can't believe I did it myself. But ever since then, like my muñecas were drawn. Like I would draw a bunch of muñequitas. Like I want to say at least 30 muñequitas on a piece of paper and cut them out. And those were my dolls. And it saved my life. It was very beautiful. And then in high school, it kind of developed a little more. When I was a very like hopeless romantic chick, so I often just expressed myself through my art. And then when I went to college, I started kind of drinking a little bit and partying, and I started realizing that wasn't my life, and then I got pregnant, and things just went from one place to the other, and I was like, whoa, what's happening? I was kind of like in a very low spot in my life. But then just the fact that I gave birth to a little girl and I was by myself, I was like, you know what, I can do this. And little by little, I started working with my art more and more and more. And it was so healing for me. I started selling because in college, I was in a Chicanos class and Chicanos literature class, and I love the literature. But a girl was like, hey, you do art, right? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, do you mind selling? We're going to have an event. You don't have to sell, but you can showcase. And I was like, I've always wanted to do this. So I was like, sure. And I went and I did it. And like a lot of people were into my art. I had a bunch of professors. Well, not a bunch, it was two professors buying my art pieces. But it was so meaningful, for them to want to take my piece home. It was like taking a piece of my soul. And it just motivated me. And I kept going and going. And now I'm here. I'm not at my peak, but I feel like I'm getting there. And yeah, that's my story, dude. Like little by little, it's a little condensed, but it's out there, and it's who I am, and there's nothing fake about me, because I'm just all about being myself and showing the world who I am, and showing what I got. And yeah, every day I'm changing, every day I'm growing, I'm vibrating higher and higher, and I just want to take the world with me. So
well, actually, that was amazing. That was amazing that you were able to give us the whole timeline. But I think the thing that stuck out to me most was you used art like to solve a problem. You're like, I want a poster, and it's not there, and then all of a sudden, your dolls, you say it saved your life, and just that whole kind of trajectory, and then getting lost in college. I feel like everybody can relate to that. Kind of like waking up one morning and being like, who am I? What am I doing with myself?
Exactly.
And using art to like find your way back and liberate yourself. Yes. It's so beautiful. And I will put your Instagram and everything in the description to promote the Sela Arts Fest. And hopefully through all of that engagement, we can expose you and your art to more people and help you, sell pieces and vibrate higher and bring that healing. Yes, exactly, to our community and those surroundings. So thank you for your time. I appreciate you, and for everybody who's listening, keep tuning in. We're going to keep bringing you everything that has to do with the Cellar Arts Fest. So till next time.